Hello, everyone. My name is Jeremy, and I'm going to share with you my process for manifesting my dream job and how you will be able to manifest your dream job a lot quicker than I was. First, let me start off by sharing what my purpose in life is, which ultimately helped me to decide what job I wanted to manifest in corporate America. My purpose in life is to help people operate at their highest potential through self-awareness. Simply what that means is to help people become aware of their truest self, not their emotions, not their thoughts, not the things that have happened to them, but the quiet observer in the background, the awareness that they are a spiritual being having a human experience. The reason that self-awareness is so important is because it helps to create a boundary or a buffer between what happens in our human experience and how we respond to that. Without that, we're simply surviving and thus living a life of helping other people to live the life that they desire to live. And ultimately, the way that I found to create alignment between that purpose in life and my job in corporate America is through human resources. I felt like human resources was the best fit because it's all about helping to create the best environment to help people thrive, to be at their best, to contribute within the responsibilities that they are asked to do, and to do it at maximum performance. So with that being said, the first thing that I would encourage you to do in manifesting your dream job is to go inward. What do I mean by go inward? Give yourself the space to reflect on the job that you have now, your current circumstances, the people in your life, to understand the lessons that you're learning that are ultimately helping to mold and shape you to be ready for your purpose in life, but immediately or more short term, what you've been asking for knowingly and unknowingly. So that means practicing grounding exercises, focusing on your five senses to pull yourself present, to quiet your mind, to quiet your thoughts, so that way you have the space and the capacity to reflect and go inward. In that quietness that you find through grounding exercises, you then ask yourself, of all of the jobs in America, why am I at this job? What am I meant to learn? What am I meant to learn from my current circumstances? I know that I don't enjoy my job, but what is it teaching me? How is it molding me? How is it shaping me? What are the people in my life ultimately teaching me? Why are they here? Why the billions of people in the world am I interacting with these people? Going inward is important because it helps you see your perspective on life. Your perspective on life helps you see circumstances and people as ways to mold and shape you for your dream job. So that way, when you get into your next job or you go into your next opportunity, you can start to spot the patterns, the lessons that you're going to have to learn, the people that you're going to have to interact with, and how you should take a step back to reflect before you react. After you develop that inward, that ability to go inward and reflect, then you start to visualize specifically what you want. What does it look like to go into your job on a day-by-day basis? Are you working from home? Are you going into a building? Are you interacting with people? Are you working with data? Are you working with projects? Are you working with finances? What does your manager look like? What does your team culture look like? What does your work environment look like? What does the job that you're looking for, what is the organization that job sits under? How does it contribute to society? Does it have corporate social responsibility initiatives? Is it catered to a specific audience that you might subscribe to? Specifically describe what that job looks like. And when you do that, invoke a general feeling of it's peaceful. It feels like this. It feels like joy when I walk into work. It feels like excitement. It feels like I'm contributing to a larger cause. It feels fulfilling. The reason that you want to do that is because we're energy. And the vibrations that we send out through our thoughts, through our behaviors, through our words goes out into the universe that we know, and comes back in the form of circumstances and people that do not look like what you're trying to manifest, but hidden lessons that are molding and shaping you for what you're asking for knowingly and unknowingly, and ultimately your purpose in life. So once you go inward and you start to understand your perspective on life, you start to see the lessons that you're intended to learn, you start to see your gifts, your talents, how you can be of service to people, you then visualize specifically what you want, and then you invoke a general feeling. The next thing that you do, in my opinion, is you look at your current job and you say, how can I connect where I'm at to where I want to be, which is my dream job, which is in alignment with my greater purpose in life, right? Your greater purpose is your long-term goal. Your short-term goal is your dream job in corporate America. And what you're doing now helps you get there, right? It's a process or a plan that you have to follow that will unfold, I should say. And once you realize what your current job is, then when you seek for opportunities that may be your dream job, then you say, does it align with what I visualized in specifics? Does it feel in alignment? Am I in flow if I were to go after this next opportunity? And if it doesn't, then that's an opportunity for you to reflect and say, I wonder why I'm going after this. I wonder why this is being presented to me. I wonder why this circumstance is being presented to me as an opportunity. I wonder why I'm interacting with these people. Because again, life is molding and shaping you. It's testing you. It's seeing if you're ready for what you're asking for in terms of your dream job. But you have to know when to move forward and when not to move forward. And the next thing that I would say is networking. I'm not talking about the good old buddy system. I'm not talking about favoritism. That's not going to work. I'm talking about developing genuine relationships strategically with people that can help you along the opportunities that may present themselves. And the reason that networking is super important is because people want to work with people who they know and who they can trust. That's just life in general. So with that being said, when you network with intention, the people that you connect with may be able to open doors that your experience, your education, your things that you're doing to ready yourself for your dream job may not be able to do on its own. And when people reach out on your behalf to a hiring manager, the hiring manager says, okay, well, this person is reaching out on their behalf. I can see that they know what their strengths are. They've been learning lessons. They've been taking on various opportunities that set them up for success to be a right fit for this role. I think I might give them a chance. But again, make sure that it's in alignment with your ultimate purpose in life. So let's recap. First, we want to go inward to understand our perspective on life. See the lessons learned. See how your current job is preparing you. See the circumstances and people that are molding you and shaping you for your ultimate purpose, and ideally the job that you're going to visualize in specifics, which is the next thing. Visualize everything in specifics. Be careful what you ask for because it will become your reality. So as you think, so as you are. Remember that. Also invoke the general feeling of what it feels like to be true. When you visualize in specifics, what does it feel like to walk into the door? What does it feel like to walk into the office? What does it feel like to interact with your boss, your team? What does it feel like to contribute to your job? What does it feel like to say that you're a part of this larger organization? And then reflecting on your current job to see how can I set myself up to be ready for the next opportunity that may ultimately get me to my dream job. And then of course, networking. To share a quick story with you, in 2016, I made the effort to connect with my HR manager to see if HR was a right fit for me. So from 2016 until now, I've been trying to get into HR. In that process that I outlined for you, what I did not do is I didn't network with intention. And ultimately, that's what took so long. But what I found through the no's that I received in trying to get into my dream job is that I grew a skill set that prepared me in a way that a traditional HR person would not have. So therefore, I stuck out like a sore thumb. So because I knew, I learned my lessons, because I knew my strengths, what I wasn't good at, my gifts, my talents, and how I could be of service to people, I was able to articulate myself in a way, because of the experiences that I gained from my no's, in a way that set me up to be the ideal candidate for the job. In addition to having those who I networked with reach out on my behalf. Again, networking is not about favoritism. It is not about the good old buddy system, but showing how you can be a value add to someone's life and or learn from them, ultimately to create a genuine relationship of trust, so that way they can reach out to be an advocate for you to hiring managers. I wish you the best of luck. This is not an overnight process. You will get many no's, maybe, but those no's are blessings, they're redirections, they're delays for additional preparation, and so many things. Remember, it is about first recognizing your purpose in life, and then going inward, identifying your strengths, what you're good at, what you're not good at, your gifts, your talents, and connecting your dream job that you visualize in specifics with what your purpose is in life. When you create that alignment, everything in life rises up to meet you in the form of circumstances and people. Know what that general feeling is, so that way when you're about to step into an opportunity, you know whether you should step forward or whether you should step back and say, I think I'm going to approach it differently. See how your current circumstances or your current job are readying you for the next opportunity. And of course, network with intention, genuine intention. Have a great day.